Oh my gosh, hello everybody, Renee here. Look what I got in the mail today, all the way from Poland. Is a deck I have wanted to get for quite a while, and I just couldn't stand it anymore, so I ordered it and it finally arrived today. So this is an unboxing, and here we go. Now I ordered 2 decks. They're different. Different editions or whatever. I don't remember which one I'm gonna get first. I ordered them like a day apart. I couldn't make up my mind between the 2, so I ordered 2. So we'll just see which one this is that I got first. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's put this aside. Here it is. It is called the Dark Mansion Tarot. For those of you that know me, you know I love mysteries. I am a mystery buff. I watch only mysteries on TV, usually foreign mysteries, British mysteries. I read mysteries. My book collection is probably 80% mysteries, Agatha Christie, etc. And I could not wait to get this deck. I'm so excited. So let's open it up carefully. Here's the box, very sturdy. There's the back. It's a matte design, and it opens like a treasure chest or a jewelry box, like that. Dark Mansion Tarot, large size edition. So this is the large size edition that I got. I also got the regular edition with the regular backs, and the large size has this back on it. Let's open these up. This is the back of the card, and as you can see, I'll put my hand next to the deck. You can see this is a larger edition, right? There's the back. And so here's an extra card that it comes with. Taroteca Studio, the Dark Mansion Tarot. There might be 2 stuck together. Yes, there are. Let's take a quick look at the box again. Well, I will say a lot of people do this in their videos. It does have a good card stock. It's all matte, just beautiful. I want to note that it is gilded with a matte gold, and I just love it. I just love it. It just looks so like Victorian mystery stories or haunted house vibes with this deck. Let's take a quick look at the box once more. So you open it. It says this on the inside. We were creating this tarot deck for 2.5 years, so devoting our heart and mind to it. We hope that you will love it as much as we do. Graphic artist Magdalena Kaczan. Production and substantive consultations, Krzysztof Wasiuk. Sorry. I should know how to pronounce these. Another big reason I decided to get this was because I am Polish. I do have Polish ancestry, so that was kind of the clinching factor that coerced me to get it and have it as a part of my collection. Look at how amazing this is. Oh my gosh, that's the Fool. Now I'm going to set it down here, and I'll hold each card up. If you don't want to see all the cards, go ahead and fast forward. Sometimes I do that in unboxing videos. I'll double click on my phone or iPad and it'll just fast forward. But let's talk about the cards. I love the Fool. I love that it's a funny clown doll type character, and the dog is like trying to protect him and keep him from going over the cliff. That's so clever and fun. Look at the Magician. We have the High Priestess. I love that. I just love the characters, the colors. It makes me happy to see this deck. I'm going to have so much fun doing readings with this deck. The Emperor. Hierophant. Very cool. The Lovers. Ooh, interesting, because if you know anything about tarot, then you know that the original Lovers card was someone choosing between two people. So pretty interesting how they kind of added that little aspect to this version. We have the Chariots. Oh my gosh, yes, reminds me of Sherlock Holmes, you know, that time period, the horse and carriage going through the street. Strength. Love it. She's got the infinity symbol as a brooch. Another thing about me, I collect vintage and antique jewelry, so I'm really into a lot of things that are old. The Hermit is awesome. Look at this guy. What a character. What a character. And there's the bird right there too. I love how there's an hourglass. And of course he's holding a candle, right? Rather than a lantern, has to be a candle. Wheel of Fortune. How fun is that with the sun and the moon in the middle? We've got balloons. Yeah, so it's a carnival. Oh my God, that's so awesome. We've got Justice. Love it. The Hanged Man. It's a vampire. That is so cool. Death. Love it. Temperance. Beautiful. Look at that. Aww. The Devil. I love that the Devil is a female. It reminds me of Disney villains. Maleficent, a little bit. We've got the Tower. Look how great that is. Looks like it's straight from a haunted house type book or cartoon. The Star. Look. I love how they did the water, her hair. So much talent went into this deck. Honestly, look at this. So detailed. And how they made it so that it looks like bones or stone. Just amazing. The Moon. I love it. Her head is literally the moon. The Sun. Judgment. They're all dancing. The dancing skeletons. And Gabriel over there is playing a saxophone instead of a trumpet. So great. I am so happy. Oh my gosh, this is just making me happy. The World. Look at that. 4 photos. Love it. All right, we're getting to the minors now. The Ace of Wands. Very cool. Neat how it's like cut off, but yet it still looks alive, like it has arms. And it's all twisted. I like the red in the background too. So I wonder, yeah, so they're all gonna kind of look like that. That's really cool and unique. 2 of Wands. I love how she is walking the tightrope. We've got the 3. Ooh, I love that. Yes. Many options here. Where should she go? What should she do? The 4. Love this. The 5. My God, I love this. Conflict in the street. 6 of Wands. Beautiful. 7 of Wands. That is so cool. He is definitely defending himself, right? I love the background colors too, the oranges and reds. The 8. action. Usually this just shows the wands. They decided to put a girl on one of the wands, and I'm assuming she's a witch. There's a black cat, so that's so cool. Or delivering messages. A postmistress, perhaps? Postmistress slash witch. The 9, awesome. I'm just in love. I am so happy with this purchase. Oh my gosh. The 10, that is really cool too. We've got the page. Love the red that he's wearing. The collar, the bow, the details in his hair. The knight, or actually her. I mean, it could be a female, really. Could be the knight here. The queen. Beautiful. You know, I always notice the colors and the jewelry. I make jewelry and collect jewelry, so love all the details of the crown and her hair, the braids. The king. Very fiery. Lots of sun images there. Oh, on hers too. I love that. Because wands are fire. And now we go to the cups. There's the ace. Beautiful. Look at the detail. Dragonfly. I love it. There's a hand right here made of stone. The 2. Oh, sweet. The 2 birds too. And the 2 worms in the apple. The 3. I have a feeling this video is going to be longer than I'd planned. Sorry, but I'm looking at this for the first time, so I'm just taking it all in. Love it. The 4. Reminds me of like Oliver Twist. 5. I like the way her dress is kind of cascading there. Down to the floor. Oh, look at the 6. Oh my gosh. All the flowers and the pictures. The nostalgia. You can feel the nostalgia of this card. You can feel her nostalgia. Her sentimental feelings there. Yeah, lots of choices and opportunities. What to choose, which to choose. I like how they kind of kept the integrity of the different ones. How there's still the one that's covered with the cloth, but you see in the standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Very cool. All right, motorcycle going by, sorry. Here's the 8. I love that. She's ready to go, leaving that behind. The 9. Granting wishes. Drinking some sherry. We've got the 10. I love this. Joy, bliss, happiness. Having a really great time as a family. The page. What a character. Cute. Looks like a sailor. Looks like someone on a ship. Like he belongs on the ship here. Another bird too. There's birds. I love their eyes. I love their eyes. And there's some fish in the basket. Here's the knight. And instead of being like on the ship, he is on the shoreline. I love the background again. So many details. The queen. This is my significator because I'm a water sign. I love her. I love her. In love. She's got the pearls, all the jewels, seashell looking hairpin or barrette. Just love it. Gorgeous. Even on the details of her throne, mermaids and shells and swirls and pearls on her dress. So in love. King of Cups. Detail with him too. The pearls on his robe. Shells, all the details on his throne. Love it. Now we come to the swords. And I am noticing, yeah, the cups are like a greenish background, The wands have that orangish. Swords look to be a little bit more blue here because it is the suit of air. I love the colors. Love the crown there. Beautiful ace. And the 2. It's a nice way to depict the 2 of swords. I do enjoy this, how it's just kind of floating in front of her eyes rather than it being a band tied around her head. Look at the 3. It's a locket with the hair in it. That is so cool. I love it. Beautiful. And the 4. Could be sorrow, melancholy, grieving. We have the 5. Very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith system. So if you are familiar with that system, this deck would be great because it's very easy to see what's going on and understand. This is the transitional card, 6 of Swords. Love it. Got the 7 here. That is so cool. So there's a name for that. I mean, I know there's chimney sweeps, but is it chimney thief? Maybe there's like a term for those who would shimmy down the chimneys and rob from the homes back in the 19th, 18th century, maybe 19th century, probably 20th century as well. Eight of Swords. This is really interesting and subtle. A subtle take on the 8 of Swords. Rather than being bound in the cloth or the ribbons, right? She's got her skirt kind of, it's stabbed, so her skirt is rather stuck to the ground. And then again, we've got something just kind of blowing or flowing in front of her eyes, rather than a blindfold covering her eyes. So it's restriction. But even from this card, you can see she would be able to get herself out of this if she would just move her hair, perhaps, and pull the swords out, right? Because it's self-restriction. All right, we have the 9. Oh, yeah. Sorrow, anxiety, worry, fear. Very, very nicely depicted. And we have the 10. I like this depiction of the 10. Most decks have the 10 showing the person laying on the ground as if they're dead with the swords in the back. And I like that this is a skeleton and he's rather just, you know, sad and exhausted. I love the trees here. So we get to the court cards. Here's the page. Love him. Feather in the cap. We've got the knight. Yes, very valiant, quick moving. That's the Knight of Swords. We have the Queen. Oh, I love her too. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Like an Elizabethan collar there and sleeves. Love her jewels. Everything's, of course, symmetrical and even, and the sword is, of course, straight up and down. Good depiction of the Queen of Swords. Very good. And the King as well. Very nice. And you notice their thrones are, all the thrones are different of all the suits. And we're moving on to the earth and the coins or pentacles. I love this. It's a really bright golden color. I hope it's coming through on the camera, but that coin really does stand out in this imagery here. but I love the flowers on the vines around it. And again, with the hand, that's part of the stone sculpture or pillar or whatever it would be called. So here is the 2. Very cool. So, so instead of the infinity symbol around the coins, I mean, there is an infinity symbol, but it's the nets. We've got the 3 here. Teamwork, doing the work. Sometimes it's teaching or training or an apprenticeship, and this depicts that perfectly. We've got the 4. I love this. Yes. So one of the meanings of the 4, if you don't know, is being a bit miserly with the money, with your money. And he definitely looks like a miser. He is not parting with his coins anytime soon, right? So we have the 5. Nice. Yeah, very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith. And we have the 6 of charity philanthropy. That's very obvious here, and there's even a scale. Rather than the person holding the scale in one hand that you see in many decks, it's just part of a sign here. And I love that this is a woman too. We've got the 7. Definitely tending to your garden, doing the work and reaping the rewards, or preparing to reap the rewards, starting to see growth there. Here's the 8. Very hard work. Definitely you can see this here. I love how their wheels, even this large one, they're coins. The 9. Oh, I love this. And the bird, of course. There's a bird on her hand. I love that she's wearing a bonnet. The 10, family portrait, including the dog. Oh, there's a little baby there too. And there's one there. I just love the characters. They're so endearing. All right, we get to the court cards. So here's the page. I love his curly hair. He's even got like roughly curly, a curly collar there. Very fun, very whimsical. Whimsical here with the hat pin. It looks like it might be a type of an abstract feather. Holding the coin, of course. Love the flowers. We move on to the knight. I love it too, because the Knight of Coins is not the most active knight. He's very reliable, responsible, patient, and persistent, but not necessarily quick. And this one definitely depicts that. Oh, look at the Queen of Coins. Beautiful. Look at all the detail here, the jewels. I love her hair too, and she's got a crown. Looks like she might have 2 crowns on. A bunny, of course. Flowers, trees, nature all around her. And we have the king. Lots of green. Lots of green here too. And the grapes as well, of growth and abundance. And I want to look at their thrones. So hers just looks like a very steady, stable, maybe walnut type wood. Their thrones definitely look like they're made of wood. The artist did a fantastic job depicting the different textures in the images, you know, the stone, the wood, the gold of the cups and the coins. Everything is just phenomenal. So thank you for taking that little journey with me, and I'm almost afraid to shuffle these too hard. I want to be gentle with them, but I am going to draw a few cards as kind of a reward for you sticking with me during this unboxing so far. So let me just shuffle this pretty well. I don't want to bend the cards or ruin the cards. Let's do the, overhand shuffle for a little bit. I just want to get them really mixed up here. You can see they're a nice large size. They feel really good. They're silky. They shuffle really well once you get the initial kind of stick out of them. All the details are they're just absolutely mesmerizing. So let's draw 3 cards and see what you need to know. All right, I'm going to be doing plenty of readings for myself with these, so this is for you, whoever's watching this. We're going to draw 3 cards for you right now. First out, we have 7 of coins. As I mentioned when we looked at the card, this is about tending to your garden, doing the work, and you're starting to see the rewards of all your labor, okay? Next, we have the High Priestess. This is all about trusting your instincts. It's all about tuning in to your intuition and trusting those little nudges you get. And thirdly, we have Page of Coins. So this is messages or news coming your way in regards to money, finances, or health. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on that page because we want to see exactly what kind of news he or she is bringing to you in the near future. Hard work. There we go. And the 9. So many coins for you, my friends. It looks like if you're not working, you will be receiving a job offer. Possibly if you are working, you will be receiving a raise or a promotion. There is news coming your way. If you have not been feeling well, this is all about doing something to feel better, trusting your instincts in whatever the situation is. If you do the work, you will reap the rewards, is essentially your message. Do the work, you will reap the rewards. And you will soon have less worries about money or health, whichever matters more to you right now. That's what this reading is kind of telling you, okay? 4 coin cards, so the focus is definitely on your health or finances. I am going to shuffle. Why not? If you're still watching, thank you. I'm going to shuffle these just a few more times, and we're going to do a quick reading about, what you're doing well and what you can do better, okay? So right now, what are you doing well? 5 of coins. Okay. So if you're doing this well, then it means that you're not falling into a poor me type of attitude. Like if you're struggling with your health or finances, you are not letting it get you down. You are holding on to your hope and your faith that things will improve. All right. So that's what you're doing well right now. Now, what do you need to do better? Trust your instincts. Yes. Get into dream therapy, maybe study your dreams, record your dreams, trust your intuition. Any kind of feelings of deja vu that you might have, you might want to trust that a little bit more. So that's the doing well and do better reading. We'll do one more, why not, while I'm here and the camera's on. So this reading I came up with, it's the 4 W's. So what we're going to look into is, work, wages, wedding, and well-being. Let me shuffle this one more time. You have to shuffle them quite a bit to get them all kind of separated fully and not sticking together. Okay, so the 4Ws reading, this is how it goes. The first card is work. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck in your work, with your career. There is something very fortunate happening for you in the very near future. So the second one is wages or money. We have the Six of Swords. This is a transitional card. It sometimes means planning to move, planning to relocate. So possibly you are relocating for a job, or maybe you're traveling for your job or traveling for your work. But as far as money goes, I would say that's kind of a so-so card with money, that you're making ends meet, things are going okay. And then we're going into the next card, which is wedding, which has to do with love, Two of Wands. So this could be a partnership that starts out as a friendship or starts out as a creative partnership, all right? So someone could be in your life or coming into your life who you are creatively connected to or connected to at your workplace. And the last one is well-being or health. And we have the 8. I love this. Working very hard to get healthy, to feel healthier, to feel better, to get stronger, and all of those wonderful things. That's what the 8's all about. So you're doing the work. Again, this is the 4Ws reading. Work, wages, wedding, and well-being. So it's career, money, love, and health. All right, friends. Thank you for watching this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. And the other rendition of this deck that I got is the regular size, so it's smaller, and it has the first edition back on it. So this is a special back design for this card deck, which is the larger version. And I will maybe do an unboxing for the other one, but maybe not. But I will definitely be using both of them in my videos, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.